Dr. Sullivan, first of all, can you just say in the most basic human terms for you why you wanted to be out here this evening with several hundred other folks?
George Floyd.
Yeah.
George Floyd and all of those who have not been on video. And it's heartbreaking. And it's time that we come together. This is about unity. This is about listening. This is about humility and listening and trying to understand. Trying to understand what I think those who have been persecuted the way that he was, clearly was, have been speaking about this for so long. And I think it's time as a country that we listen. And that's what this is about. And it's amazing to see so many folks here who are excited in peaceful unity. And so many of the great leaders from this movement for so many years have talked about peaceful unity, and it's humbling to be a part of it. It's a great display.
Great, thanks, Dr. Sullivan. And the other thing I wanted to ask you, and then I'll allow space for Travis to answer questions. So when we talk about racism and the impacts of race in terms of public health, what are your reflections that you'd want to share with the area about numbers here locally or anything else when it comes to that?
Well, we know in medicine and have known forever that there is a difference in the way that minorities are impacted by disease. And we've talked a lot about the Hispanic community, for example, with COVID-19, and we have also seen the African American community disproportionately hit in other communities as well.
Yeah.
We have not seen that to that degree here yet, but I'm worried about that. And there are lots of things at play. There are things at play from access to healthcare, from economic resources, from distrust, appropriate distrust, and all of these things come into play. And as medical professionals in public health, it is also important that we take a humble approach and listen, and try to do the best that we can to make the change to help and to try to improve the health of our community. Of our entire community.
As the local healthcare authority, what are you proud to see the amount of PPE that's out here and people taking both kinds of things decently seriously?
I've looked around at that, Travis, and I'm impressed with how many folks are wearing masks. This is a highly masked segment, and I'm proud to see folks doing that. I'm proud to see folks showing that respect for their neighbors. And so it's clear folks are trying to socially distance the best they can out here, but there's a lot of folks here, and it is outside, and I'd be more nervous if this was inside and there was not the ability to distance. There's a nice breeze out here today, and so this is I'll put it this way: the virus just couldn't keep folks from coming here today. I mean, you look all the way up and down here. All the way up and down, and everyone feels the same. And this is a display of unity, and I'm proud to be a part of this community.